Hi, I'm Terry Cronin. I'm here with Willow, and we're here to tell you about a new comic book called Horsepower G. This is an innovative new way to tell a comic book story. I've been exposed to the love of horses by my wife, who has inspired me to tell a truly new type of comic book story. If you read Horsepower G from the front, it tells the story from the human perspective, but if you turn the book around and read it backwards, it tells it from the animal's point of view. I'm joined by the incredibly talented artist Savannah McKendry, who illustrates these family-friendly adventures.
Hi, I'm Savannah McKendry, and I'm the illustrator for Horsepower G. I'm working on issue 3 right now, and this is my setup for working on a finished page. I draw it all digitally using Photoshop and my Intuos tablet. And first I draw thumbnails, which are a rougher version of the finished page to give me an idea of what the finished page will look like, and those can take anywhere from an hour to a couple of hours depending on the page. Then I draw the finished line art that you'll see in the book directly over that in a new Photoshop layer, and those can take anywhere from 4 to 10 hours per page depending on the number of panels in the page and how complex each panel is. I've had a great time working on Horsepower G, and I think it's awesome, so if you like magic, horses, or just a good story, you should check it out.
Gary Scott Beatty beautifully colors the art and puts the word balloons in so that you can read it.
Hi, this is Gary Scott Beatty, and I'm the colorist and letterer for Horsepower G. I color comic books by importing the artwork into Photoshop at a high resolution for printing. Leaving the black line art in the K channel, K means black in CMYK color, I select areas and fill them with color in the C, M, and Y channels, which stand for cyan, magenta, and yellow. I use color to separate the foreground, middle ground, and background and help readers know about changes in scene and mood. I import the finished Photoshop files into Adobe Illustrator to letter them. I draw shapes for balloons, the roundish shapes that hold the words, and tails, the curved triangles that show who is speaking. I hope you enjoy reading Horsepower G as much as we enjoyed putting it together for you.
Most of all, Horsepower G is a story for everyone who loves horses and/or a great comic book adventure. Join us on Facebook and look for our comics online or in your local comic book shop.